Now, when you're doing that, it's a long-term psychological warfare operation, a psyop. And the best way to do that is once they figured out and reverse engineered.
All right, all right. Yeah, they reverse engineer. They want to do so, but cattle immolation. How do you say it?
Mutilation.
Cattle mutilation.
Yes.
This cattle mutilation. He says he's like, yeah, this is has been done by people,
Okay.
and
Why?
he thinks it's part of psyop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That I don't buy. Even if they have, like, let's say, advanced technology, whatever. Why would they do that to?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No. I'm with you on that, Barney. I think it's...
But that's what I mean. He's very one-sided. I understand where he comes from.
Yeah.
In his mind, it's like, oh, these are all benevolent beings. They don't do anything like that. But he doesn't know. Maybe they have a real good purpose for doing that.
Yeah, I was going to say, to me, just looking at it logically, I would say that it's beings collecting genetic material to create something somewhere else.
Exactly.
Why just those bits? I have no idea. I'm not a geneticist, but that's the first thing that comes into my mind, and probably was part of the abduction thing too, taking genetic material from humans to whatever they're doing. I don't know. I mean, to me, that's sort of a logical thing to do. You know, here's some animals, we'll take some bits of them, let's see what we can make new.
Granted, he might be right. I'm just saying this is, in my opinion, it's unlikely that people doing that.
That's what I mean. I don't mean that people are
Just
doing that. I mean
to
that
have the purpose to, like,
Yeah.
freak people out.
Yeah, no.
That's just like, yeah, you can do 1,000 different things.
Sure. I mean, we're both just expressing our opinions, him and us. But I think my opinion's better than his. So there. I think it's aliens.
Everybody thinks that their opinion is better than
Of
others.
course, that's what an opinion is.
Yeah. Well, what I'm thinking, maybe, I feel like it's not the purpose of it is, as you said, my opinion is closer to you than
Yes.
him.
Okay.
There is a purpose,
Yeah.
and it might look evil when you see the cattle laying down and its genital being removed like that.
Yeah, and jawbones and
It looks
things.
weird and, like, demonic.
Yeah.
But maybe it's all for a good purpose.
Yes.
And it's not, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
Do that is once they figured out and reverse engineered the extraterrestrial vehicles, the NHI craft, as they're calling them now, non-human intelligence craft. Those then began to be deployed in the late 1950s into operational craft that looked like a
Totally.
UFO. For most,
yeah, I think as we talked about it before, the Germans, the Nazis,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
they kind of develop like some type of anti-gravity vehicle. They call it Bell.
The Bell, yes.
Yeah.
Which crashed in the States
Yeah,
somewhere.
and
yeah.
after the World War II, USA was like, "Oh, you guys,
Come see.
you scientists, my good fellow scientists, you didn't do anything wrong. You're in force,
yeah.
so come here,
Poor little
come
things.
over here."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or Werner von Braun was one
Yeah.
of those, of course.
yeah. So it's likely that they started developing the
Sure.
technology
Okay.
better and better by then. So when it says 1950s,
Makes sense.
the timeline is
Yeah.
kind of correct.
people in the lay public, they're indistinguishable from the vehicle. And those have been used in deceptive operations known as false flag operations. And these include everything that's in the pop culture on the subject, human abductions by aliens, mutilations of cattle and humans, and all kinds of skullduggery. Now, we can prove, if you go to our archive, that this has been a CIA psyop for many, many decades. If you look at The Lost Century and some of the other documentaries we've done, we put that evidence in there. I'm not going to unpack all that right now. But the big story has all.
So it's in the one documentary that I haven't seen, Lost Century.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe we can watch it and like see if there is any merit to it that
Yeah.
this has been done by CIA.
Yes. One good thing about my opinion is it's very flexible. I'm quite ready to be
As the opinion supposed to
wrong.
be.
Yes.
Yeah. You shouldn't marry to your opinion. It should be able to change.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always been the technology, because without the technology, they couldn't hoax the threat, which is completely false. Anybody with any understanding of the.
Okay, Dr. Steven Greer, let's see what you have to say about this. This is all like rinse and repeat.
Yeah,
because
I
I've heard
know.
that 1,000 times from him.
Same.